I had always trusted my wife completely. We had been married for several years, and I never imagined that she could betray me. So when she casually mentioned that she had met an old friend for dinner, I believed her. She laughed as she told me about their conversation, insisting, "He's just a friend, nothing more." I smiled, wanting to trust her because I loved her and thought our bond was unshakable. A few days later, while going through the mail, I noticed a small envelope I hadn't seen before. Curious, I opened it and froze. Inside was a hotel receipt dated the very night she had claimed to be out with friends. My heart sank as I read the details. The reservation was under her name, at a hotel not far from the city, and the timing matched the evening she had told me she was elsewhere. My mind raced. How could she call him just a friend while staying at a hotel with him? For a moment, I just stared at the receipt, trying to process it. The more I thought about it, the more disbelief and anger consumed me. I replayed the night she had mentioned her friend, her laughter, her casual comments. It all suddenly felt like lies carefully crafted to hide the truth. That night, I couldn't sleep. I wandered through the house, feeling my trust unravel, wondering how someone I loved could betray me so easily. The next day, I confronted her. I placed the receipt on the table and waited. At first, she was silent, caught off guard by the undeniable evidence. Then she tried to explain, claiming it was a misunderstanding, that they had met for work or some personal errand. But her voice was shaky, her eyes avoided mine, and the dates and times didn't add up. The lie was thin and fragile, and I could see through it immediately. It wasn't just about the hotel or the dinner. It was about years of trust, love, and shared memories being broken in an instant. I felt a storm of emotions, heartbreak, anger, disbelief. But beneath it all, there was clarity. The person I had trusted most had chosen deception over honesty, and I couldn't ignore it. I knew I had a choice. I could either ignore it and let resentment fester, or I could confront the truth fully, no matter how painful, and decide the future of our marriage. I chose the latter. I asked every question I had been holding back, pressing for honesty, and slowly, she admitted that her connection with this man had gone beyond friendship and that the hotel stay was not innocent. The revelation was devastating, but it brought clarity. I realized that trust, once broken, is almost impossible to fully restore, and that sometimes love alone isn't enough to overcome betrayal. That hotel receipt wasn't just a piece of paper, it was a wake-up call, a painful but necessary truth that forced me to face reality. From that day on, I knew I had to make decisions for myself. Whether our marriage could survive or had to end, I resolved never to let deception define my life again. Honesty, loyalty, and respect are non-negotiable, and anyone unwilling to honor them doesn't belong in my future. The betrayal hurt deeply, but it also strengthened me, teaching me the importance of self-respect, awareness, and knowing my worth. I realized that sometimes the harshest truths are the ones that push you to rebuild your life stronger than before. The hotel receipt was painful, yes, but it also freed me from illusions and forced me to see the reality I needed to accept. I had lost trust, but I had gained clarity. And that, I realized, was far more valuable.